First Chronicles 5. The descendant of Reuben. Reuben was the oldest son of Jacob, but he lost his right as the firstborn son because he slept with one of his father's wives. The honor of the firstborn son was then given to Joseph, even though it was the Judah tribe that became the most powerful and produced a leader. Reuben had four sons: Hanok, Palu, Hezron, and Carmi. The descendants of Joab included Semaiah, Gag, Simei, Micah, Rea, Ba, and Bera, a leader of Reuben tribe. Later, King Tiglath-Pileser of Assyria took Bera away as prisoner. The family records also include Jeiel, who was a clan leader, Zechariah and Bela, son of Ajaz, and grandson of Shema of the Joel clan. They lived in the territory around the town of Ara, as far north as Nebo and Bar-Meon, and as far east as the desert just west of the Euphrates River. They needed this much land because they owned too many cattle to keep them all in Gilead. When Saul was king, the Reuben tribe attacked and defeated the Hagrites, then took over their land east of Gilead. The descendants of Gad, the tribe of Gad, lived in the region of Bashan, north of the Reuben tribe. Gad's territory extended all the way to the town of Salekah. Some of the clan leaders were Joel, Shapam, Janai, and Shaphat. Their relatives included Michael, Meshulam, Shabbat, Jorai, Jechan, Jia, and Eba. They were all descendants of Abihail, whose family line went back through Huri, Jaruah, Gilad, Michael, Jeshishai, Mado, and Buz. Ahi, the son of Abdiel and grandson of Gunni, was the leader of their clan. The people of God lived in the towns in the regions of Bashan and Gilead, as well as in the pasture land of Sharon. Their family records were written when Jotham was king of Judah and Jeroboam was king of Israel. The tribes of Reuben, Gad, and east Manasseh had 44,760 soldiers trained to fight in battle with shield, sword, and bows and arrows. They fought against the Hagrites and the tribes of Jeter, Napish, and Nodab. Whenever these soldiers went to war against their enemies, they prayed to God and trusted Him to help. That's why the tribe of Reuben, Gad, and East Manasseh defeated the Hagrites and their allies. These Israelite tribes captured 50,000 camels, 250,000 sheep, 2,000 donkeys, and 100,000 people. Many of the Hagrites died in battle because God was fighting this battle against them. The tribes of Reuben, Gad, and East Manasseh lived in that territory until they were taken as prisoners to Assyria. The tribe of East Manasseh. East Manasseh was a large tribe, so its people settled in the northern region of Bashan, as far north as Baal Harmon, Senir, and Mount Hermon. Ipir, Ishi, Eliel, Azuriel, Jeremiah, Hodaviah, and Jadiel were their clan leaders. They were well-known leaders and brave soldiers. The tribes of Reuben, Gad, and East Manasseh were defeated. The people of the tribes of Reuben, Gad, and East Manasseh were unfaithful to the God their ancestors had worshipped, and they started worshipping the gods of the nations that God had forced out of Canaan. So God sent King Tiglath-Pileser of Assyria to attack these Israelite tribes. The king led them away as prisoners to Assyria, and from then on he forced them to live in Halah, Habor, Hara, and near the Gujan River. First Chronicles 6. The descendants of Levi. Levi was the father of Gerson, Kohath, and Merari. Kohath was the father of Amram, Izrah, Hebron, and Uzziel. Amram was the father of Aaron, Moses, and Miriam. Aaron had four sons, Nadab, Abihu, Azariah, and Ithamar. Eleazar's descendants included Phinehas, Abishua, Buki, Uzzi, Zerahiah, Meraioth, Mariah, Ahitub, Zadok, Ahimaaz, Ajariah, Johanan, Ajariah the priest who served in the temple built by King Solomon, Mariah, Ahitub, Zadok, Shalom, Hilkiah, Ajariah, Seraiah, and Yehuzadok. King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylonia took Yehuzadok to Babylon as prisoner when the Lord let the people of Judah and Jerusalem be dragged from their land. Levi's three sons as sons of their own. Gershon was the father of Libni and Shimei. Kohath was the father of Amram, Izhar, Hebron, and Uzziel. Merari was the father of Mari and Mushi. These descendants of Levi each became leaders of their own clans. Gershon's descendants included Libni, Jahath, Jimma, Joah, Iddo, Jerah, and Jidrai. Kohath's descendants included Nadab, Korah, Asher, Elkanah, Abiashab, Asher, Tahath, Uriah, Uzziah, and Saul. Elkanah was the father of the Amasai and Ahinoth. Ahinoam's descendants included Elkanah, Jopai, Nahath, Eliab, Jeroham, and Elkanah. Saul was the father of Joel and Abijah, born in that order. Merari's descendants included Mari, Rimni, Shimei, Uzzah, Shimei, Hagiah, and Asaiah. The temple musicians. After King David had scattered the chaste to move to Jerusalem, he appointed musicians from the Levite tribe to be in charge of the music at the place of worship. These musicians served at the sacred tent and later at the Lord's temple that King Solomon built. Here is the list of these musicians and their family lines. Heman from the Kohathite clan was the Heman from the Kohathite clans was the director. His ancestors went all the way back to Jacob and included Joel, Samuel, Elkanah, Jeroham, Eliel, Toa, Jub, Elkanah, Mahath, Amasai, Elkanah, Joel, Ajariah, Jepaniah, Tahath, Asher, Abiasap, Korah, Ijar, Kohath, Ribai. Asaph was Heman's relative and served as his assistant. Asaph's ancestors included Beersheba, Bereshia, Shemiah, Mikael, Basia, Malkijah, Athni, Jerah, Adiah, Ethan, Jemah, Shimei, Jahath, Gershon, and Levi. Ethan was also Heman's relative and served as his assistant. Ethan belonged to the Merari clan, and his ancestors included Kishi, Abdi, Maluch, Ashabia, Amaziah, Hilkiah, Amji, Bani, Shema, Marai, Mushi, Merari, and Levi. The rest of the Levites were appointed to work at the sacred tent, the descendants of Aaron. Only Aaron and his descendants were allowed to offer sacrifices and incense on the two altars at the sacred tent. They were in charge of the most holy place and the ceremonies to forgive sins, just as God's servant Moses had commanded. Aaron's descendants included his son Eleazar, Phinehas, Abishua, Buki, Uzi, Jerahiah, Meriath, Amariah, Ahitub, Zadok, and Ahimaaz. the towns for the Levites. Aaron's descendants belonged to the Levite clan of Kohath, and they were the first group chosen to receive towns to live in. They received the town of Hebron in the territory of Judah and the pasture land around it. But the farmland and villages around the Hebron were given to clan son of Jephunneh. So Aaron's descendants received the following safe towns and the pasture land around them: Hebron, Rimnah, Jetir, Eshtemoa, Haran, Devere, Eshan, and Beth Shemesh. From the Benjamin tribe, they were given the towns of Geba, Aramas, and Anatoth, and the pasture land around them. 13 towns were given to Aaron's descendants. The rest of the Levi clan of Kohath received 10 towns from West Manasseh. The Levi clan of Gershon received 13 towns from the tribes of Issachar, Asher, Naphtali, and East Manasseh in Bashan. The Levi clan of Merari received 12 towns from the tribes of Reuben, Gad, and Zebulun. So the people of Israel gave the Levite towns to live in and the pasture land around them. All the towns were chosen with the Lord's help, including those towns from the tribes of Judah, Simeon, and Benjamin. Some of the families of the Kohath clan received their towns from the tribe of Abraham. These families received the following safe town and the pasture land around them: Shechem in the hill country, Gezer, Jogmin, Beth Haron, Aijalon, and Gasrimon. And from West Manasseh they received Aner and Baalim together with their pasture land. The Geshurunite clan received 2 towns from the tribe of East Manasseh, Golan in Bashan, and Ashtaroth, including the pasture land around them. The Geshurunite also received 4 towns from the tribe of Issachar, Kadesh, Daberath, Ramos, and Anem, including the pasture land around them. The Gershonites received 4 towns from the tribe of Asher, Mashal, Abdon, Hukok, and Rehob, including the pasture land around them. Finally, the Gershonites received 3 towns from the tribe of Naphtali, Kadesh in Gili, Hammon, and Kiriathaim, including the pasture land around them. The rest of the Merari clan received the town of Limono and Tabor and their pasture land from the tribe of Zebulun. They also received the 4 towns east of the Jordan River from the tribe of Reuben: Bezer in the flatlands, Jajah, Kedemus, and Medpat, including the pasture around them. And from the tribe of Gad, Merarites received the town of Ramoth in Gilead, Mahanaim, Ashibon, and Jazer, including the pasture around them.